our ASMR part of the show.
Oh, got it. That makes more
Welcome,
sense.
everybody.
I need to get more of this tea.
Great music.
Tasty.
It's tasty.
Yeah, it's tasty. And you know music is edible.
I found this great that is simple truth.
I've got a Fresca.
It's
It's invisible. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
You have to put it next to your head for it to show up, I think.
It's an invisible Fresca.
It looks like fun. Here, orange.
Yeah, nice.
Here's the bubble.
Great. That's great.
Hi, Dad.
How'd everybody have a good Monday, Tuesday? Wednesday almost?
I'm in.
Yeah, you know.
It's been fun.
Quick. We had some sunshine in Los Angeles. It's 73 degrees out. It's sunny. You should all move here,
Yeah.
except for the 3 hours of traffic I sit in every day.
Yeah,
My year in California, it was really awesome, but it was expensive as hell. So
Yeah, it's not cheap. No, not cheap.
like my 15 minutes to and from.
yeah, my commute's maybe 10 minutes, so I'm good with that.
Drive back, it takes me an hour.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think she's worth it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. What grade?
I don't know. I mean, they grow so fast. Who can-
Yeah. Right.
No, she's 15. She's in 8th grade. No, she's in 9th grade. Not 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, she's in 9th grade.
Yeah. Freshman in high school.
I am.
Wow. Exciting.
6th grade. He's 12. So, anybody else have kids?
Yeah, my-
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Lou.
Hey, okay,
Okay.
we are back. How's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Nope.
Good. Maytalk's ready to rumble.
Cool beans. So we are back for session 5 of Fury of the Forsaken, which is on Kickstarter right now,
Session
and we are at 96.6% funded. We need about 3 more backers to hit it.
What? Does that
So,
mean with 3 more backers, we can hit our goal?
yes, we can. That is what that
That's
means.
amazing.
So if we
But
can
we
hit
are
our
gonna-
goal tonight, Maytalk is going to single-handedly take on the ship of creatures by himself.
I might do that. Don't put it past me. I'll put on my big feet and I'll just go for it.
He's got
And,
that magic battle axe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There.
I got a
Lou,
lot of-
heads up. I'm showing that thing from last week where your bandwidth is low.
Oh, really?
Interesting. We
yeah, my
invested.
friend's saying that it's a little.
Oh, you're kidding. Because we invested in a really nice bandwidth booster. I can't believe that. It
So something is sucking your bandwidth away. So
Yeah, Rose saying the stream keeps having to stop to buffer.
oh no.
Tell your kids to get off the Netflix.
No one's on anything. I hope that is anybody else experiencing that watching? Mark, I see you in the
No,
channel.
but we
Are
think the
you?
problem's coming from inside your house.
Because Mark says it's good.
Okay.
We got yeah, we just bought one of those things you plug into the wall and created a secondary network to run through. So
You mean like mesh for your Wi-Fi or what?
I don't know. My wife did it. It's one of those,
Okay.
boxes that plugs in the wall and has 2 antennas sticking out of it, and and
it makes the things go.
It's
Yeah,
supposed to.
that probably boosts your Wi-Fi signal, but it doesn't do anything to increase the quality of the pipe between your house and the street. So
Yes.
your
That's
total internet
that's-
bandwidth is not
yep.
going to be any.
Well, that's a dedicated what's it called line they just put in.
World. Squirrels ate ours once, and then you'd have to get.
I can't think about this
connection.
No, I mean that's also supposed to
Yeah.
be really, really
I would rather
fast and high
squirrels
quality.
not eat the cords.
So, I don't. We'll proceed, I guess. All right. So, proceeding.
Yeah.
It where we left off, you guys had spent your first day recruiting. You recruited 8 people. Eight. Well, you already had some, but you have a total of 8 units, 4 of which have been trained to fight, 4 of which still need to be trained. You have found the trebuchet, but it's been used as a crane and needs to be reconverted into a trebuchet. You still have some recruiting you can do. You have the ballista, which you have not positioned around the town, and you can also train the units you've trained to fight with spears. There's also a mystery to investigate. But
What's that?
But well, something's up. But you have some ideas about it. But right now it is nighttime, and you have returned to Gertrude Brothers Eric's house for the evening.
I'm looking for a very attractive short woman.
Well, you're not going to find that in Eric's house. However, as you all bed down for the night, that same tugging sensation, that heaviness of the limbs comes over you. And you are once again pulled into the dream world. Minus the seal and the dog.
No, the seal. How dare you take
They
away our
can
seal?
dream too. Jeez.
Yes, but he's not dreaming here. And
My dog dreams all the time, man. Come on.
But again, you're in the dark, muted forest. Again, sounds are dulled. Horse skulls are hung in the trees. There's something on the ground a few feet from you.
What is it?
Boy.
Like last time, I'll walk up and inspect it.
Aster, it is a wooden effigy of you.
I look back. Looks like we're at it again.
What happens if I go over and look at it?
Well, it's still a wooden effigy of Aster.
Oh, good. I break its arm off.
Aster, do you let him do that? Do you let Maytok do that?
No, I'm like, you're not touching this.
Playing keep away with the dwarf.
If he leaps up, I hop.
Fine.
So, last time you were
If anyone
here,
finds his, throw it in a tree.
last time you were here, you encountered the figure, the walking bundle of sticks. But this time, you could still see the splotch of red in one direction and the mountain peak in the other.
All right. Well, we know the splotch of red in the snow was blood last time, so
Let's head to the mountain peak, or
Yeah,
was there a
let's-
tower or something we saw? I forget.
Yeah, it was a tower on top, a ruined tower on top of a mountain.
Yeah,
Is
let's
that
go
ruined
there.
tower still there?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
let's head toward the tower.
Oop.
I put
All
on my
right.
big feet so I can go faster.
Lands they are again.
Oof. All right, we're going to try and go to the tower. And so the fir trees wave briefly in an unfelt breeze. And you try and push your way through it, but just like in a dream, distances change, places jump around. It's hard to make progress. Everyone give me a DC 12 Wisdom Survival check.
Wisdom survival. Did I roll it? Come on. There we go. 17.
Nice. 13.
9. No, 7.
All right, you got a luck point for failing that.
Oh, good. And that's a survival I roll,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. If you haven't,
Right.
yep. Everyone, Brunhild, Frody.
Yep. passed.
11, which is a 1-point failure, but I'll spend a luck point to get to 12.
Okay. So 4 of you made it and 1 of you failed. So that is enough to push your way through the warping texture of the dream world and come to the tower.
Awesome.
And we're going to unfog this map and put us, I'll show everyone the full map. We're going to be down here.
It's so pretty.
Whoa, very
Yeah,
dreamy.
we'll zoom in. Look at the eyes.
Mhm.
So, a remarkable place opens up in the forest clearing. Ahead, a frozen river crosses your path. A frozen waterfall rises directly from cliffs on the far bank. At the summit of the waterfall, a curious natural tour of rock glares downwards. This feature has been enhanced by human hands and is covered in multiple carvings. From where you... Whoops, that is not true anymore. That is not true anymore. So the river is about 30 feet across and frozen.
Okay, I run across it with my feet.
Oh, I grab him just before he starts and say,
Yeah.
Nope,
that's
get away.
ice. You don't want to run across ice.
Get away,
All
get
right.
away.
Athletics check to see if he escapes.
All right,
Yep.
strength.
Well, I got a
How
lot
thick
of
is the
strength,
ice?
I got
Can
a-
we tell?
I got a lot
Make
of
a
strength.
make a perception check or a survival check or even an intelligence nature check.
I got a 16 on my strength.
Okay. Who's grabbed Maytalk?
All right, you got to. Oh, no.
I got
Oh,
an
yeah,
18
you
on
got away. I got a
perception.
10.
So Maytalk, you got away. Frody,
Yes.
Frody, you see the ice is thin in a lot of places.
Great.
Like to try and keep up with him and cast freeze water
Okay.
as
Y'all move your
as he's moving.
move your figures closer.
So I got a range of 60 feet on that. So
All right.
I'm just gonna try and freeze it ahead of him as he goes.
Okay.
Do the,
Away.
do the troll boots make him any heavier?
The
No,
troubles
they don't make me heavier, they
aren't
make me fast.
they make him stronger, but he hasn't got them activated right now.
Yeah, I did. I activated it. I
Oh.
activated them.
Well,
Yeah.
they
I
don't
said
make
that.
you faster. So Maytalk,
They do make me faster.
why do they make you faster? Do they? Does it say they do?
I'll tell you.
All right.
It says make you stronger, and then your speed increases by 10 feet.
Oh, they do make you faster. Okay. So,
Told you.
good
I'm gonna run across
going.
ice.
All right. So as you try and run across the ice, you need to give me a dexterity save.
A dexterity save.
Yep.
All right, I can do that.
Maytalk.
Ooh, 8.
Well, you fall, and as you fall, we're going to roll a d4, and on a roll of 1, the ice breaks.
Okay. I'll take those odds.
Oh, the ice doesn't break, but Frody, you can catch up to Maytalk because Maytalk has to spend half his movement standing back up.
Oh,
Well, I have a 60-foot range on this spell, so I'm just gonna freeze wherever it's cracking.
Okay.
All
So
right,
it's got a
keep
5
running.
foot. It's a 5 foot cube. I don't know. Let's stretch
Uh-huh.
it 10 feet, make it half as thick.
Well, it did not crack this time, so
Oh, okay.
we're not really in combat, but you could ready that and cast it if he does this again.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm getting up. I'm running towards the
All
other
right.
side.
What are the rest of you doing? Gertrude, Brunhild, Aster.
I'm gonna wait to see if this stuff
Standing
cracks.
still.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him crack across and yeah.
Okay. Maytok, try and move again,
Trying
but
not
give me
to give
another
herself a
DC.
concussion.
Give me another DC 12 dexterity roll.
DC 12. A DC 12 dexterity roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
You fall again. And we're gonna roll another D4. Oh, and once again the ice doesn't crack. You are so
I'm
lucky.
invincible.
All
I get
right,
up and start running again.
All right. Well, does anyone else want to take their turn before you do that? Anybody else want to do it?
No, I think crossing one at a time on thin ice is a good idea.
Okay. Maytok, go again. Give me another dexterity roll.
All right, hold on. Let me move a little bit. Oh, I got a 19.
All right, you managed to make it. If you have enough distance, you can make it. I don't know how far you just moved. Like 9 feet, was it?
Yeah.
All right.
I can get this another 20 feet.
Okay. Now the rest of you.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I will just
What am
stand
I
back
rolling?
ready still.
Mm-hmm.
What am I rolling?
Dexterity roll.
Hold on
Beat
one
it
second.
12. That better be Steven
19.
Spielberg. No, you can move your, and then again.
All right. Cool.
I know.
Next.
All right. Who's up next?
All
I'll
right,
go.
go ahead.
All
Let me cast guidance on her.
So we'll see. All right, cool.
All right.
All right, I'll see what you know.
Cool.
So you get 1d4 added to any ability checks.
Love that.
You
Should have
should
done
cast
that. Yeah, I will.
Hey, cool.
It's a cantrip, so it's free. So let's go.
Cool. Cantrips are wonderful.
All right.
I'm gonna
roll
need
the
it myself. I got terrible dexterity.
Then Dex check.
You need me, I'll come get you. I've got my big
18.
feet on.
All right. You can move some of the distance, and then here I'll turn the grid on to make this a little easier on us.
Yippee.
All right. Did you make? You have to roll twice to do that, right? Oof. Second roll.
Unfortunately, guidance won't save you from that.
No,
Yep.
guidance won't save me there.
So on the second roll, oh, you made it.
Yay.
Note to self: make this ice more brittle.
I thought out of 4 it breaks.
I think it
No,
breaks
on
on
a
a
one it
one.
breaks.
It breaks on a
On a one.
one, but I think it needs to break on a
okay.
1 or a 2. Is what I'm thinking.
Where you make it a D6 and do even odd.
Yep. This is the playtest. So next up, to cross the ice.
Well, I'm putting another guidance on Brody.
All right.
I think it's concentration, so that means the other one ends. But
Well,
that's
while
not.
they're
That's,
crossing, I'm going to go to this wall and climb it.
Well,
You could like wait for the party.
I would like to just kind of take my time here, and if I'm gonna cross, I mean, it was great standing at the ready for them, but I'm just gonna take it, go ahead and this all the way across here. It's a 5 foot cube, so, let's just make it like 6 inches thick and just freeze it on. Yes.
Okay. So
And
you're
if
just
it
gonna.
takes me 5 rounds to get over there, it takes. Yeah.
So
I don't
you're just
care.
gonna cast it.
I'm just gonna freeze it as I go.
Okay. Then you can get across.
Yeah,
Take
it's
a
a
luck.
cantrip, so.
Take a luck point for that ingenuity.
Okay. I would have been happy to do that first, but
Maybe we could have had you do that first, and then I wouldn't have had to risk my life.
yeah.
You chose to run.
You guys are
All
so
right.
pushy.
Well,
All right.
that was very creative.
My-
And it's there
Yeah.
there is a whole sequence where if someone falls in, they get carried by the current under the ice, which would have been cool.
Oh,
But
It's not over
if-
yet.
no,
it
no.
would have been cold.
Yep. Well,
At this point, you might slip and fall, but you're not going to.
Frody froze all the ice. So, I think that
Okay,
what that
got
will do.
it.
I think what I'll do
You're
is I will treat that as the help action for you, Brunhild. So you can roll with
Okay.
advantage. You can roll with
I
advantage.
want to start climbing the wall.
All right, hang
Okay,
on.
well,
Let
then I also
Brunhild get across.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But I also cast guidance on myself, so I roll with advantage and guidance, and it's dexterity DC 12.
Yep, I think that's going to be pretty easy, unless you roll a 1. But you would. Oh!
Oh my God!
Don't say things like that, but I have advantage.
Not with a 1. Not with a 1.
not
A
with-
1 is a
but what about
failure.
even my guidance can't get me out of it?
A 1 is a failure, just like a 20 is a crit.
Well, now we
So-
get to see this game mechanic.
Yes.
Well, if
Oh my gosh.
if
All
it's
right.
frozen over, then you shouldn't be able to go through.
But that would be the 1 is so bad that he slipped and fell outside the 5-foot cube.
Oh.
All right, one more try to get the rest of the way.
It
Since
didn't
the ice
break,
didn't
okay.
crack. It didn't break. I'm going to make that on a 1 or a 2.
All right, made it.
Okay, we're across. Let's pull it down.
Climb the wall.
Okay, so the wall where you are is harder to climb, and it might be easier, oddly enough, to climb over here on this gorgeous frozen waterfall.
Nope, not doing it. I'm gonna climb on the hard part.
Well, okay.
Take a look.
So from here, you can see the frozen waterfall is dazzling, but rimmed with thick ice, which hangs in beautiful sculptures. And above the frozen waterfall, but below the top of the cliff, is a cave.
And this is this the little ledge here that we're seeing with a
Yep.
candle on it or something? Okay.
All right, I'm gonna stealthily go into the cave.
Well,
Well,
you
you
have to
gotta
climb.
climb.
You have to climb to get there.
Okay, I'll start climbing.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'll put guidance on him.
So, all right, it's a DC 15 strength athletic check, and it's
I
a
have
four. It's a.
some rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably tie a rope around him.
You should probably just do
What
that
is this
normally.
damn rope? Okay, all right,
You should
I know, we
probably.
should
You
put a
should
leash on him.
probably have him on the rope.
My feet are still on. I put my feet. I put my feet back on because it makes me stronger. And,
I look at Frody and go, next time we're in a city, we're going to get the dwarf a leash.
Yeah.
oh, I get a plus on my strength. What is the plus on my strength? Let me see. On my troll boots. Strength score is 19.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So, because right now it's a 10,
Yep.
and it doesn't automatically put it in there.
It should.
So how do I do that?
You can
19 is
override-
+4.
Yeah. Just give yourself a +4.
All right. I get a 22.
All right.
I got a 22.
So you're able to climb. What's your speed right now? Is your speed 35?
40.
So 40, so 20. You can climb
40.
20 of the 40 feet. So move halfway up.
Does that get me anywhere?
Yeah, it gets you to right here, halfway up the frozen waterfall. Not to there. Right here.
I could go 20 feet.
Right. It's a 40
That's
foot
only 9,
water.
that's only 10 feet.
But it's because height is not represented on a flat map. It's 40-foot waterfall, so halfway
Whatever.
up it is 20 feet. Half of 40 is 20.
Don't dazzle me with
All right,
math.
who's next?
I
Who's
make
next?
cocktails and do math.
Who's
All right,
next?
I'm halfway up the waterfall.
I'll
Alright.
follow up behind him.
All right, same again.
Now, he
I'll
dropped
drop
the
him.
rope,
I'm going to
right?
drop him a rope.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put my grappling hook in and drop him a rope.
All right.
What if we just let him get to the top and then we use the rope
How
Okay.
about
the
that?
whole distance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
I'll go back up the rest of it.
Keep going.
All right, I got to do a strength again.
Don't fall.
I won't. I got a +4, 14.
And you still got guidance. So roll a
that's-
d4 if you need to.
Well, it's 15, so the lowest roll on a d4, it still works.
Okay, great.
All right,
good.
so you reach the ledge.
Right there.
Yep.
All right, I throw down a rope and attach my grappling hook at the top.
Okay.
All right. You said athletics.
Yep.
I'll move my guidance over to Aster.
All right. That's a 24.
You're up.
Didn't need it.
All right. Boop.
Aster, can you into the mouth of the cave so there's room for the next person to
Yeah.
climb up? Yeah. I don't see the cave mouth really, but
I'm
Well.
assuming I'm in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
while
there
they're doing that, Lou, I check for traps on the outside of the cave mouth.
Okay. Give me a perception roll for traps.
Okay.
Um,
5.
no map currently selected.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm switching this to
Yeah, we lost the
inside,
map.
but,
Okay.
Oh, I got
well,
you.
it'll come back. I just need to find the
Okay,
correct
there we are.
map.
I got a 5.
There
so
we
I
go.
didn't find anything.
There we go. Now you can see the cave.
oh, okay, cool.
Ah, some etchings in the floor.
I'll describe them when everybody's up.
All
All
right.
right, who's going up next?
I guess I'll go up next. Are we getting advantage because of the rope, or how's that working?
Yeah. Actually, I think the rope just keeps you from falling. It keeps you from breaking
Okay.
something.
So you
When
can
you
make
fall.
it straight up. And
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys know that I can sabotage a ship to slowly fill with water as soon as it hits deep ocean?
We do now.
Cool.
Neat.
Well, I move my guidance to Frody.
Oh my god.
Well, I might use a little bit of luck and re-roll that.
But doesn't my rope help them?
The rope keeps them from falling and taking damage.
Okay, good.
And we can also just fast forward
And
this
then I
along
get a
since-
D4 for the.
Yeah, guidance gives you a d4, but that's not going to make it to 15.
Yeah.
Let's just get everybody up there.
Well,
right.
why doesn't somebody with the big troll feet pull me up?
Aha. I don't think the troll feet understood.
I'll walk
Troll-
up to him.
Hey, troll!
Hey, pull
Hoist
them up
me
if you
up.
don't mind. Just strong enough.
Maytok, where'd you go?
Maytalk,
Here.
pull them up. You're
I'm pulling
strong
them
enough.
up. I'm pulling them up. What do you want? My strength check?
No, you can just pull them up. You can just pull them up. Everybody get up on the
I'm
ledge.
pulling them up. I got a 18. I
All
got
right.
a 24. I got a
Okay.
22. I pulled them up.
All right.
Whee!
I'm short but strong.
You got troll feet. Yeah, well.
Yes.
Oh God.
Whoops.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that's not supposed to happen. Um.
Must have been the wind. Must have
All
been
right.
the wind.
Aye. Well,
I've got
I'm
a
gonna
bad feeling about this.
just a little
I don't know
bit.
why
Just
you
a
say
little
that.
bit. Just a little bit. All right. So,
No
I don't
idea
know
why.
I don't know why they weren't. All right. So, anyway, let's describe this really quickly. So you enter the cave, and there are signs, runes, and carvings clearly once covered the interior of this large cave opening, which has a small platform directly above the magnificent frozen waterfall. The sigils have been scored or slashed, making them undecipherable. An iron peg and frayed inches of rope suggest a much easier access once existed. Within, the curious place is about 30 feet square and has more of the odd markings. It's clear that at one stage this place was inhabited. You can see a hearth as well as some ragged rugs. But snow has drifted and gathered to obscure these from initial observation. Ha ha. And move in.
All right, I'm going to move in and start investigating the whole place.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's clear some snow.
So,
I'll cast a produce flame to give us some light and
okay.
melt away any snow.
Well, that's not. Is that a cantrip?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I'm looking for anything valuable.
So you find it underneath the snowdrifts, a fishing net, clay pots with like fishing hooks, pebbles, objects carved with whale symbols, a drinking horn. Now these are in the dream world, but you see a toy wooden soldier and a toy battle axe and a toy shield.
Okay.
I look up the battle axe. What is it?
It's toy battle axe and a toy shield, and they're
But I'm
carved
small.
with. Well, they're wooden. They're wooden.
Okay, fine.
But at that moment,
I
dun,
would
dun,
ask our
dun.
child who's here.
Oh, look, something to fight.
Yep, something to fight. So this shows up.
Oh,
Oh, that's sick.
that's pretty. Yeah.
It looks like a Linorm, the Norse dragon, but
Yeah.
But it's diseased.
diseased. It's
Rotten.
rotting. Green glows pop out from the holes of its skin, and it has
Chest
some
mouth.
kind of a chest mouth, oozing green noxious fume.
Delicious.
Everybody,
I yell, "Spread
roll,
out!"
roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh. Seriously.
I got an 11.
Okay, Brunhild is up first.
All right. I move up next to it. Let me see here. I will cast as a bonus action Divine Favor
Mm-hmm.
on my Warhammer.
Bum, ba, bum.
Apply condition. Then I will attack this thing with my Warhammer. It's an unnatural 20.
All right. It's an unnatural creature. That hits.
Okay. For 7 total bludgeoning, or 7 damage plus 1 radiant, I guess? No,
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning plus 1 radiant.
Is 7 total. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't think I have any other reactions I can do unless something
All
happens.
right.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Vanessa, how are you?
Stop that.
I'm good.
I'm gonna kill him.
Wait,
Like,
actually, I
literally.
do have my. Sorry, I have my discipline of war, which is like a reaction. It's just anytime I make a successful attack, I get to make another attack. As discipline of war, I only get 2 per day, but still, I'll do that. So here comes another attack,
Mhm.
and that's another hit.
And that hits.
For 8 total, 2 of it radiant.
All right. And now
And now that is my turn for real.
All right, the Vitor Galkin is going to turn and bite you. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
So you're going to take 14 piercing
Oh, jeez.
and also give me a you're going to take an additional 13 poison.
No save for that?
No, but you do need to make a save. It give me a DC 16 con save.
$17.
All right, you are not poisoned. You take the poison damage, but you're not poisoned. Now,
Got it.
let me turn that grid on. I am going to step here.
And eat the dwarf.
And
With your stomach mouth.
and
Chompa.
and that stomach mouth opens and vomits
Ew.
a 15-foot cone of green toxic bile that just shoots out over Frody, Aster, and Gertrude.
Ugh.
All of you give me a DC 16 con save.
Oh god.
Seriously? Okay. I'm using my luck points and re-rolling.
DC what?
16.
Oh, good. 22. All right.
Seems like I might be sleeping through this encounter too.
All right. That was a lot of rolls. Who got? Let's start. Aster, what happened? Did you pass?
I ended up passing, yes.
All right, then you're just going to take half of 20. You're going to take 10. I'll apply that. 10 toxic spic damage. Frody, did you pass?
No, I did not.
Okay. Frody, you're going to take 28 poison damage.
All right.
And Gertrude,
No, I did not.
Oh,
all right, you are also going to take 17 poison damage.
Got it?
Yep. And now you all are up. And let's
Oh, boy.
zoom us in on this fight. All right, so Gertrude's up.
Gertrude will step forward just a little bit. Bonus action to aim. Nice.
That hits.
For
Oh, it's a natural 20.
28.
Very good.
Yes.
So it's crit.
And then she will, yes, she will then Mystic Mark
Mhm.
for an extra d4 of damage with that.
Mhm.
It's her bow. So 4 on the die. How do you do crits?
Click roll critical right above there.
There's a
Ah, sweet. So 9 plus 1d4.
All right.
So 11.
All right, let's see. I'm going to have to put that on. Somehow that didn't. 9. And then 10, 11. Okay, cool. Excellent. Anything else?
And she's gonna step back again.
All right. So, Frody, you're up.
I am going to move way over here to this corner.
Yep. You know, if you die in this again, you'll wake up with another level of exhaustion and no long
Well,
rest.
I didn't get one the first time, but I didn't
Oh,
get a
who got? All right. All right. Another
I am
potential
going
level
to
of
throw
exhaustion.
my my flame ball at him.
Mm-hmm.
Which, as soon as I find it, here we are. With a 20 to hit
That hits.
for 2 fire damage.
All right.
And I will do nothing else because I
Okay.
have nothing else.
Aster, you're up.
All right. I'm going to use Killer Instinct as my bonus action, and what that will do is I immediately learn all the creature's immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Ooh. Does it have any limitations?
Let's see. Feature doesn't function if the target is magically concealed by a non-detection spell.
Nope. So immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities?
And vulnerabilities.
All right. But not resistances?
It says immunities, resistances, and
Oh, okay.
vulnerabilities.
Well, it's resistant to acid, which makes sense given that it has all that spitty stuff. And it is immune to charmed, frightened, poison, and that's it.
Not vulnerable to anything?
No. Sorry.
Okay. I'll let them know. This thing has no vulnerabilities, so hack it to death. I'm
All right.
swing my sword at it. All right, here we go.
Hit it real good.
Come on. There we go. Does 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right. And that would be 9 piercing.
All right.
And that gives me a Mystic Mark, which adds another 1 point. And since it's a bonus action, I can't use my Quick Strike this turn. So
Okay. Anything else?
that's my turn.
Maytalk, you're up.
That's what I did.
Yes. All right, let's see. I'm going to attack. Sneak attack.
You can't sneak attack. You've been there the whole time.
God damn it. I'm going to attack and then I can attack again when I'm disengaging or something like that.
You can't sneak attack.
He's not flanking it?
You are flanking it. You will have advantage because you are flanking it. And we do play with the flanking rule. Even though I don't think it is a rule anymore in any
20.
edition. All right, you
20
hit.
with my short sword.
All right, roll your damage, but not your sneak attack damage.
12 piercing.
Why is it rolling 3?
I don't know. That's what it does. 3
Yeah.
6 plus 3.
It's because it's including the sneak damage.
Yeah, it's not. You shouldn't be the sneak damage.
It's just my short sword. It doesn't say sneak damage.
Let me look at Maytalk. Hand axe, javelin, light crossbow, You don't have Mistleton. Dagger, hand axe, javelin, light crossbow, sax knife, short bow, short sword. Why is it 3d6?
Is it a toggle? Does he has to toggle on and off sneak attack?
Oh, all right. How do we toggle it off? Sneak attack.
Right under, like, actions, I think.
I'm looking.
Because I have
turn
luck,
off. All right,
channel
roll your
divinity,
damage.
condition.
Roll your damage again. If you look, Maytalk, it says toggle effect sneak attack. You have to turn it. All right, 8 piercing. All right, you have to toggle your sneak. Okay, there we go. Cool. How many? You don't have 2 attacks, do you? But you do have 2 weapons, so you can make a second attack, but not apply. What do you? Let me look at your character sheet. You're not carrying a shield or anything, right? Dagger, unarmed strike. So, yeah. Well, you haven't also equipped it. You're only equipping the helmet. You're not even equipping your. You got your short sword. So, Yeah. Do you want a hand axe in the other arm?
Yep.
You do. You do. You have a hand axe in your other hand, so you can make a second attack with the hand axe.
$17.
Hits. Roll the 1d6 plus 1.
Slashing 2.
All right. Cool. And actually, you don't get the plus on your offhand weapon, do you? So
No.
it's just 46. All right. I mean, it's just one damage. Okay. All right.
No, I get the plus hand axe. I get the plus.
No, you don't. You don't get the plus. You don't get. Oh, you don't get. Oh, it is a +1 because it's magical. Okay. All right. Cool. It's. All right. Anything else? You want to disengage and back away?
Yes.
All right. Do so. If you're still there in a minute, I'm going to attack you.
I think his offhand attack counts as a bonus action. I don't think you can disengage after that.
Oh, never
No,
mind.
he's got like cunning. He's got like cunning, whatever it's called, right?
Cunning actions, yeah.
Yeah.
But it takes a bonus action.
That. Oh,
Right.
Oh,
and
have we
two-weapon
been-
fighting is also a bonus action.
Is it?
And
I'm so
thought it
to
was just
attack
a-
with your offhand is you're using your bonus action to make your offhand attack.
Oh, so you can't disengage.
That's
too.
why I couldn't use my quick strike. So.
Yeah, you can't disengage because you're doing 2-weapon fighting. All right, cool. I like that a lot. Brunhild, you're up.
Okay. First thing first, I'm gonna channel Divinity Mark of Triumph on this thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to put that in the chat so that you can apply it, but basically everyone who attacks it between now and my next turn gets advantage on their attacks,
Okay.
Nice.
as long as they are. I don't think it counts for spells. Let me read this.
If you hit use, maybe I can
it doesn't-
apply it.
maybe in spells there's a way to use it. Yeah, it's
Let's
not.
see.
There's no cast button for it because it's
Okay.
a class feature.
Class feature.
Yeah, but I'll put it in the chat so you can read it. But it
Well,
basically
well,
says
Go ahead.
it has to be an attack. I don't think it counts for spells.
Okay.
But anyway, that's a bonus action for me. So then with my
All right.
normal action, I'm in trouble. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. Now you have to use your channel divinity to do that. You haven't marked off your channel divinity.
It's not a thing that can be marked off. You can only
It
do
can.
it once. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. So that's like a sub thing of channel divinity.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
no way to mark off the Mark of Triumph, but you can do it above for
Right.
channel divinity.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, got it. You just
Okay.
marked it, so thanks.
All right.
Sorry. So yeah, I'll do Cure Wounds on myself as second circle.
All right.
Wow. 7 healing. That's it.
Better than nothing.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay. So,
Well, no, I wanna actually move around here so that Aster and I are still flanking in case Maytak disengages next time.
okay.
Don't cluster up over by me.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is see whether or not my toxic split recharges. Oh, and it didn't. Y'all are lucky. So I am going to attack Maytok.
But I disengaged.
Does a 15
couldn't.
hit you? Does it? You couldn't because you used your bonus action to attack with your offhand weapon. Does a 15 hit you,
15,
Maytok?
I have a 15 armor class.
Then it hits you. All right, and I
know.
am going to you take from the bite 18 piercing,
Piercing?
And-
Jesus Christ.
and yes, these things are tough. And now give me a DC 16 con save. You're a dwarf. You have good con.
Okay. Hold on. You must have taken it off at the same time.
I did. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to take it off. I can apply it.
All right, do it again.
All
You
right,
take it
now,
off. And then what do I need? A con save?
yeah, so wait, you don't have any now. Okay, yeah.
I got a 4. I got a 4 con.
You got a 4? Then you failed the con save, and
Yeah.
you are going to take 2d6 poison. I'm sorry, not 2d6. Don't do that. 44
20.
poison. Okay, 8 poison. Okay,
8 poison.
I'm gonna apply it.
You take it.
All right, 8 poison. Now, that was attack 1. With attack 2, I'm going to bite Brunhild. Does a 12 hit? Brunhild?
No,
Does a
thank
12? All right.
heavens.
Now,
No.
the Wiedergauken lets out a mind-breaking hiss. Everybody give me a DC 14 wisdom save. At this horrible hissing sound. It's just like cutting through you like fingers on a chalkboard.
Yeah, I failed with a critical failure.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Me too,
Okay.
Misty.
Oh
I got an
man.
18. I got an 18.
All right. Okay.
I
let's-
succeeded, but I have 3 life, so I don't know what that's gonna do.
But don't forget to
Okay.
mark your luck, Kenzie.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So Aster, you failed. So
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna take 17 psychic.
Mark.
I'll apply it, and you are incapacitated.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Condition.
Yep.
Incapacitated.
Are you applying it, or do you want me to?
I'm applying it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Next up, Brunhild, you failed.
Yeah, not critically, but failed. Yep.
Yep, it doesn't matter. You failed. So you're going to take 7 psychic as it pours through your mind, and you
Good
are
thing I just
also
healed for 7.
you are yes you are also incapacitated.
Okay.
All right. And all right, who's next? Gertrude, did you make it or fail?
God no, that was a crit fail.
Oh my God. Okay. You are going to take 15 psychic. I'll apply it.
Okay.
And you are incapacitated.
Yay.
Are you applying that? Have you applied incapacitated? Okay. And Maytok, you made it? Maytok,
Yeah.
you made it?
What is my? I made it. I got a 19.
All right. So you're only going to take half of the psychic damage and are not incapacitated. So you can take half of 15. I'll apply it. Horrifying hiss 7. Somehow this horrifying hiss doesn't. And you're the only one who is not incapacitated. Or Frody, you made it. But
Yeah, but I only have 3 hit points, so
so
roll all ones and I'll be all right.
you are unfortunately, Frody, you have died.
All right. Just like
All
last
right.
time, I'll just sleep through this one.
Yep. So Frody is now out of the fight, and it is at the Gertrude. I'm sorry, Brun. Where were we? Gertrude, you are incapacitated until the end of your turn, so you are no longer incapacitated.
Cool.
Frody is dead.
Yay.
Maytok, it is your turn.
No.
Maytok,
All right,
it is
I'm
your
gonna
turn.
attack. 'Cause what else can I do? All right, I'm going to do my my short sword.
All right.
I got a 12.
That does not hit. You take a luck
He
point, or you
should be
can
getting a
spend.
sneak attack damage as long as there's somebody within 5 feet.
Oh, roll your and toggle your
Stick.
sneak attack back on. So re-roll that. Let me
do I
toggle
do
your under toggle effect sneak attack, but now it's on. So go down to sneak attack, and the 3d6 should be back on. Let's see. Yeah, see if you can roll it from the sword and not from the. Don't roll it from the chat where it just says 1d6. No, she's just doing 2d6, and it's supposed to be 3d6. So go down to short sword and roll.
17.
No, don't do that. But just click. You already hit, but roll 3d6 on the chat there. Now it's popped up. Roll.
9 piercing.
9 piercing. Okay. All right, and then do you want to use your hand axe, or do you want to? All right.
I want to use my hand axe.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Now that shouldn't be a sneak attack, right? So roll damage on that.
Ugh, 2.
Well, he's
Ugh.
got advantage from Mark of Triumph, so roll another 2 hit to see if you get a natural 20.
I didn't. I got a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to disengage.
You can't because you did both attacks. You can either make a second attack or disengage, but since you get sneak
Fine.
attack by being there, you can't. All right. Now, Brunhild, you are no longer
Did you
incapacitated.
skip my?
Oh, I did.
You just, yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I should no longer be incapacitated.
You're no longer incapacitated, and
All
Brunhild,
right.
you missed your turn, but you're now no longer incapacitated.
That's for Aster or for me?
For you, both of you
Okay,
are
but it's
now
not
no
my-
longer.
It's not my
Yeah.
turn yet, though.
It is your turn, but we went around, but you are incapable of taking an action. Your incapacitated ends at the end of this turn.
Got it.
So you miss the turn, but you're no longer incapacitated. You can remove that condition. Now the
Done.
monster is up again. The monster is up again.
Of course it is.
Oh boy.
Yep. First thing I'll do is see if my toxic spit still works.
Nope.
And it still doesn't. Okay, so I just get to bite. So I'm going to bite the annoying dwarf, since the dwarf is the only one who's hit me in a while. And I critically failed. So I'm going to bite
Yay.
the dwarf again. I'm going to bite the dwarf again, and a 24 hits, I'm pretty sure. So,
Oh no.
Mr. Dwarf,
But
take
that failure made you bite your own tongue.
18 piercing. All right, and Maytok is dead. All right.
Jeez.
We're doing great.
All right. Now, this monster is tough. Now, this is the dream world, but the monster is tough. So, Gertrude, you are up and no longer incapacitated.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You got any big guns?
I'm waiting for that big heal.
Yeah, she will probably cast at first circle, cure wounds on herself.
Hmm.
So she's maybe doing a little less.
Okay.
Why is it random other stuff? Oh, but it does that. Not sure why that happened. Yeah. That's about all she do.
Okay. All right. Frody is dead. And Aster. Aster?
So we're in the dream world.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here. We're in the dream world.
Yes.
Can we convince ourselves that okay, I can't be hurt? I'm dreaming.
Well, you can be hurt here.
If I'm dreaming, I can control my dreams.
Yeah, not when
Theoretically.
something else is in control. Not when something else is in control. You're in its playground.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack. I know if I die, I'll wake up. So theoretically. All right. First attack. 24 to hit.
Hits?
And that is 6
Roll
piercing.
advantage too, just in case you get a critical.
Oh, okay. Another 24. So
All right, so 6 piercing.
6
All right.
piercing plus the D4 for
All right.
my stick mark. Come on, roll. Roll, 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 roll. Why aren't you rolling? Where's my... Where'd it go?
Ooh.
Ah, with an additional 4. All right.
All
Then
right.
I'm using my quick strike, my short sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna use luck to re-roll that since
Okay.
I
Do you have 3 luck?
25 to
Awesome.
hit.
Awesome.
And that is another 6 plus
Okay.
my D4. So that is another 3 plus 6, another 9 total.
All
So,
right. All right. It is looking
Nice.
pretty beat up. You keep chipping scales off of it, and as you do, more of the green light is showing through.
all right.
All right. Maytok is dead,
Yep.
and we're back at Brunhild.
Finish it,
That's right.
Brunhild.
Do I get
Okay.
a death save?
You're dead in the dream world, so it doesn't. Death saves are not in play. Neither are critical injuries. The only thing is that we'll have to see whether or not you're gonna get a level of exhaustion when you wake up. We'll see when we get there. Brunhild, you're up.
All right. I've got a bonus action and action, and I can do one more discipline
Use
of
your
war. So
strongest whatever you got.
yeah. So as a bonus action, I'll cast magic weapon on my warhammer to make it even better.
All right.
Does it let me choose which weapon? I don't know. I don't see how to do that. Okay, well that's fine. So then, so that's my bonus action. So then I'll attack
Mm-hmm.
with advantage with my warhammer, and that didn't hit. So advantage. Wow.
Ugh.
I don't think I have 3 luck. Nope. I've
Oh.
got, well, now I have 3 luck, but you can't use it on the same turn, right?
Nope. Correct.
Yeah.
So is that it?
Okay. Well, I do nothing
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
except make my weapon magic.
I am sorry. So I am
And I'm
up,
sure I'll die now.
and I am going to. I'm gonna bite you. Does a 17 hit?
Nope. Thank goodness.
All right. Now I'm gonna bite Aster. Does a 12 hit?
No, you didn't. No.
Wow.
Mhm.
Y'all got
No.
lucky on the last roll. All right,
Oh.
Gertrude, you're up. Gertrude, you're up.
Gertrude, finish it.
All right. Step over here. Bonus action to aim.
Gertrude, you have.
Ooh, nice. 27 to
You
hit.
hit. You hit.
Yes.
Wonderful. So that's
I also show you have 5 luck. You're gonna.
11 piercing
Oh.
plus another d4 for Mystic Mark.
All right.
15 total.
Oh my God. Way to go. Gertrude, you killed it.
Yes.
It explodes.
Oh.
And as it falls away, it whimpers the word betrayal.
Ooh.
And with that, you awaken.
Oh, damn.
Back in Freckerheim. Let us zoom in. And huddle the characters. Whoops, I put you in the wrong. Yep, I put you in the wrong house. But there we go. Huddle characters. And so the 2 of you are dead. We've got to deal with.
The other 3 of us get a long rest.
Let me double check that. Let me double check that on the book. It's been a little while. So the Dream Realm. Okay, let's get a little look. Arriving Dream Helm. Sorry, give me a minute. Oh yeah, those who are slain only have 1 hit point. And then no, that's it. You just have 1 hit point. Let's see, Dreamos. Yep, so the 2 of you who are slain do not get a long rest. The others can get a long rest.
Okay.
So I don't know if I got.
it says, sorry, if you lose, I'm
assume-
sorry, I apologize. It says if you lose half your hit points or more, you don't get the benefits of a long rest. And if you're slain, you woke up with only 1 hit point. So yeah, let's simplify that. Those of you who wake up with 1 hit point are don't have a long rest.
Okay. So, we never actually said it, but I'm assuming I told everybody what I found on my reconnaissance run before we went to bed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Last week you did.
Yeah. So we know where some of the grave sites are. We could possibly take out some of them Draugr before the big night.
Like we also need to train these people on the weapons we found.
So what I'm thinking is, why don't I take a long rest this morning? Is that something I could do? I could just take a long rest
During
Just
the
sleep
day?
in?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you'll it's 8 hours though, and the morning is how long is the morning? Could you still do something in the afternoon?
Well, I was gonna go work on that
Trebuchet in the afternoon? I could do that. I could see that. Okay.
in the morning, trebuchet in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is twice now I haven't got a long rest, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty useless without my spells and my shape shifting.
Yep. Oh, Mark said
Everybody else
sweet
feel good about that?
when we killed the
Yeah.
monster.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm good to let him sleep in.
All right.
Yeah, so all of us who lost more than half our hit points don't get any benefits from resting overnight.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, hopefully, with all those things slain, we don't have to worry about that tonight.
Yeah, I guess I can get through the day with no spells or low amount of spells and low hit points if we can just train
Hmm.
and hopefully get a rest tonight.
Okay, let's start day 2. So how do we want to handle it?
Well, we need to
How-
train them on the trebuchet and the other thing,
The ballista.
ballista. So I'll train them on the ballista.
Okay.
A group on the ballista.
All right. Why don't we do that now? So dun dun dun. Let's go over to the storehouse.
Let's see if I get the lame ass group I got last time that you're flopping around.
Cool. So there are 6 ballista in the storehouse. We can try and train one of the groups to use it. Now, if you train one of the untrained groups, one group will operate 3 ballista, but they need to be trained to be fighters before they can be trained to operate ballista.
Well, let's train one of the
So-
trained groups.
Oh, Gertrude and Aster should not be at full hit points, says Mark.
Yep. Fix
Yep.
it.
Yep. And Frody. Yep.
What was
Fro-
I at?
Frody's taking a sleep now, though, Mark. Frody's taking a sleep.
Yeah.
So, Ooh, and
There we go.
somebody has completely hacked into. How do I delete that crap? I don't know how. Someone's trying to advertise to me in the chat. Not
Yeah,
cool.
they'll do
Not
that.
cool. Not cool. Not cool. So, let's train a group on the ballista first of all. All right. Let me find the recruiting and the training. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. It's way down there. Down under siege.
Not cool. So,
Yep. Okay, training. Equipping and training. Okay, so to train, you make 3 checks: strength, athletics, charisma, persuasion, or intimidation, and a third skill of your choice. And if you're a martial class, you can add your proficiency bonus if you can justify it to the third check. So wind that ballista down with a strength athletics check.
Strength athletics. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, how about a 12?
Well, that does not. That works. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Cool.
talk them up with persuasion or intimidation about how they got it. They're really good at this, or they're gonna die if they're not.
Persuasion. How about a 13?
All right. So you have succeeded on 2 of the 3. You don't need to do the third.
Fantastic.
So you have one unit has been trained to be operate a ballista, which means
Fantastic.
three ballista so far can
We
be
have
worked.
3
So-
active ballistas. Nice.
Yep, you have 3 active ballistas now. All right. Now, Brunhild, what are you doing with your morning?
I'm going to try to get one of the squads that's untrained into a trained situation.
And I
All
think
right.
you get advantage if you guys pair up on this lessons.
Yep.
Well, don't we get advantage because Maytalk is paying them 7 weeks
That's right.
of
Oh, okay.
salary?
Brunhild, you are really good about remembering advantage. Not letting those advantages go to waste. Not letting those advantages go to waste. Okay.
Hey, man,
Give me
you got to use it. You got to use it.
give me the strength
All right.
athletics check.
Okay. That's a success. But
All
my
right.
persuasion is bad, so I will probably need advantage on that.
All right.
Yep. Let's try again there.
Oh. And
Nope. But I get to use my third attempt.
yes, which is a skill of your choice if you
Right.
can justify it, and you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'm teaching them like field medic skills.
Okay. Okay.
And I will. Do I get my
Smart.
proficiency bonus on top of my?
You're not a martial class, so no.
No. Okay.
Yep.
16.
All right. So you have transferred one over. So
All
now
right.
we got 5 and 3.
Yeah, that's
And-
my morning.
1 ballista. All right. Frody is sleeping. Gertrude?
Yep.
She'll probably try and train a group.
Okay. So strength athletics?
13.
Got it. And charisma, persuasion, or intimidation? What are you going to go for?
We'll go for persuasion.
All right. Y'all are all nice.
15.
All right. So again, you've done it. So now we have 6 to 2. 6 have
yeah.
been trained and 2 have not.
Woo!
All right. Maytalk, how are you spending your morning?
Recovering.
You're just going to sleep the morning in?
No, I'm not going to sleep. Anybody ever fixing the trebuchet?
Frody's going to fix the trebuchet in the afternoon when Frody wakes up.
When Frody wakes up?
Yeah,
I'm
Frody's
gonna repair it
sleeping.
before.
You're going to repair it first?
Do I need to sleep?
You have
if
one
want-
hit point
You have one
currently,
hit point, so you might want to sleep in the morning.
Fine, I'll rest. Short rest?
Okay. Long rest. You'll wake up in the mid-afternoon.
All right, fine, long rest.
So you can take a long rest, and now we'll jump back to Aster.
Okay.
Aster?
All right. train the group that she just trained and on the next ballista set.
Okay.
So athletics. I don't doubt a 10
Oof.
will do it.
No,
You got
a luck
advantage.
point.
I do have advantage.
I'm never going to remind you all of that.
And
11
and
fails.
11, I have one luck point, making it a
All right.
12. Well, I can make it a 12
Awesome.
with my luck point.
Yep, then that passes.
Cool.
So now intimidation or persuasion.
All right. Persuasion. 12.
All right, so that has worked too. So now we have all 6 ballista have been trained.
Fantastic.
You can use all 6 ballista. All right, Brunhild, your afternoon.
Okay. We got two squads still left untrained.
Yep.
All right, I'll see what I can do with one more. Does that cancel advantage, a natural one?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to persuasion. That's a pass.
All righty.
And medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
All right. All right. So you have trained another group. So now we're at 7 trained and 1 untrained.
And 1 trebuchet that needs something.
Repairing. Frody is going to repair the
Yeah.
trebuchet with Maytok. Are you going to assist? Frody, Maytok?
Yeah.
gonna-
What do I need to roll to make the repair?
Let's go down there. Preparing the siege weapons. So, to repair the trebuchet, you need to do a DC 12 dexterity check using construction tools.
Okay.
Can I give him
And-
guidance if we're all together?
Well, I think Maytok is helping him, so he can only benefit from one source of help.
Okay.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Okay. So dexterity
And you're
check.
not all together because he's doing this while you were
Got it.
recruiting.
Right.
What did I have to get?
A 12.
Okay, I'll use a luck point and make that.
Alrighty. Okay, the trebuchet is now operational. Now,
Yay.
just like the siege weapons,
Do we
the
have to
group
train them to use it?
you do have to train them to use it. But
Well,
it
maybe
can't be
that's
this.
the
It
best
can't
time
be.
to do
It can't be this afternoon because it was just repaired this afternoon.
Makes sense.
Yep. Okay, Gertrude.
How many groups do we have untrained still? 2?
One group untrained.
We'll try and train them.
Alrighty.
Strength athletics. 13.
Pass.
And
You
persuasion.
wound it. All right.
7, but I can use my
Oh, look.
luck.
All right. So we have all 8 of our units are trained, and 2 of them know how to operate the 6 ballista.
Sweet.
And you did not take advantage of Maytok's help. I don't think you rolled that twice. So Maytok, what are you doing this afternoon?
I'm gonna go and have a drink. Is there anybody else trained?
Well, there could possibly be someone else to recruit. And
All right, I'm gonna go recruiting.
okay, so to recruit, you go march around to some area of town you hadn't been before, and give me a persuasion or intimidation check, and beat a
All right,
15.
I will intimidate.
All right, you got to beat a 15.
I got a natural 20.
Whoa! Excellent. Excellent.
Nice.
All right, you now have 1 untrained unit, and that is the end of the next day.
Nice. So everybody's trained in something.
Yep. Everybody's trained in something.
Oh, so we still have to train in the trebuchet.
Correct.
We have 1 untrained, and then
Yep.
Train
And
our
we've-
new group
you've,
on the
you've,
trebuchet.
You've gotten all of the, so you need to train 1 group and train a group on the trebuchet. And tomorrow you only have 2 slots, an afternoon and a morning before the battle. So you'll need to any distributing the ballista, setting any traps, any planning, assigning runners, anything like that. And the way the battle is going to work, although we're not there tonight, of course, but the way the battle is going to work is those 9 units plus the Grizzle Warband will be distributed among y'all, and you'll each control probably 2 each and 1 person the warband.
We should
And-
also move some of those barrels over by the trebuchet.
Mm-hmm.
Good plan.
And we could
focus that on the
position
ship.
the ballista, right?
You can, the ballista can be turned. It can't
They
be
can't
moved.
be moved.
Can't be moved. It's always going to be where it is.
Where
but it
are
can
they?
Be, that's the ballista
Where are
visible
they?
on the ballista. I'm sorry. The ballista are in the storage house. They can be moved. The trebuchet can't be moved. The 6 ballista can be positioned
Right,
around the
got it.
town. Around the town. Yeah.
Okay. Should we
So we'll put
try
markers.
to defend like our 3? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I was going to say, should we try to position the ballista to defend the 3 major choke points, like the temple, the longhouse, and the meat hall? It's just a thought. I don't know.
We could.
They're probably too heavy to put up on the roof of a building, huh?
Yeah.
It's not like we have stone walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they,
I think
it'd be
what we
kinda
should
ugly.
do. I think what we should do is give each of the groups a color flag, and we have somebody standing at the tallest point in the town with poles with flags on them, and we wave them if we need them to relocate, and we can direct them based on the direction we point the flag on the pole. So that way, if let's say we're only getting attacked from the east, if we have any positioned on the west side, we can direct them to move to the east.
Ooh, that's
Hmm.
smart.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You can also
Looks like the most central place would be like the Jarl's Longhouse or the Mead Hall.
Well,
Yeah,
any,
something
any,
central and
any
tall.
civilians that are not able to fight, we're keeping them there because they're safe zones.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also fallback positions in case we get overrun. So,
all right. You can also use runners because when we get to the battle, you can command any unit within 120 feet.
yeah.
Okay.
Further than that, not taking account the flag thing that you just told me, which is very smart. Further than that, if you send a runner, then the instructions you give a unit will apply in the next round. So if they're outside 120 feet, you can send a runner to tell them what to do, and they'll do it on the next round, not on the same round.
Got it.
And so, who was it that befriended the Grizzle Warband? That was Brunhild, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Brunhild, do you want to lead them, or do
Yeah,
you want?
sure.
All right, cool. So they'll be.
I'm thinking I may take the form of a giant owl and rain down barrels of oil on the ships.
Oh,
So
wow.
we could have some archers.
Sounds good.
In fact, I might during the day, where those Draugr are up there by those mounts. Maybe we should oil that grass and just kind of light that ahead of time as well. I don't know if they're gonna group up first, then attack, or if we're just gonna get attacked from all these different places.
Yeah.
I'd imagine probably like a couple waves.
So maybe we can use our day to lace the ground with some oil up there a little early.
Well, that would be tomorrow day. Right now it's night.
Yeah.
Do we want to do anything the night before we turn in?
I think this is a good time to. Yeah. We're all going to bed, so it's a good
Yeah.
time.
Before we go to bed, I would like to take the form of a giant owl,
Okay.
and I want to circle back up to that island where the Draugr were, and I want to see what's going on over there.
Okay. So you take the form of the giant owl and you fly out to the island, and you don't see anything on the island right now.
I want to kind of land and peek my head into some of the burrows. I want to see if the Draugr are in the burrows or if they've gone elsewhere altogether.
They're gone. The burrows are empty.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Hmm.
Can I see any kind of tracking? I think I have a advantage on perception checks as the
Give me a roll.
Here, let me see here. Yeah, my perception is 20 when perceiving by hearing or sight.
Yeah, in the heavy snowfall of 2 days ago.
Well, that was a net
Oof.
one.
Well, unfortunately, the snows have obscured any tracks that were made. You can't tell.
I think I wanna. So, what's the point of having a perception of 20 that doesn't influence my roll at all?
Well, you got a +5, didn't you?
Yeah, it's the bonus
Well, that's
to
just
the.
that's just my normal
Oh,
wisdom bonus.
so you don't get one more for going from 18 to 20?
Well,
You'll get one more plus?
I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works, or if it's more of just passive perception thing.
Well, the +5 is probably coming from like your perception being 20 because 20 is a +5
Yeah, 'cause
versus if
18
you're at
is
an
only
18,
plus-
it's a +4.
Yeah, I've already got a 20 in wisdom.
Ah,
Oh, well then, doesn't change anything, right? That's kind of silly.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think it means passive perception because you
probably.
can have a passive perception and
hmm
stuff. But oh well.
All right. So
I
it
will
is
return
deserted.
back with that information.
Okay. And then, as y'all are ready to turn in for the night, dun dun dun, you are once again
Knew it.
pulled into the dream world.
We're back at the building again.
Knew it.
Oh,
Okay, before we go running off anywhere, I need to heal myself.
all right. Once again, I need to move the poor little doggy out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal myself as well, because yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Good Berry and use my good berries.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, second circle.
10 good berries. That's 10 hit points I can heal.
Wow. Can't roll.
All right.
Gertrude will do a cure wounds on herself too.
Mm-hmm.
If I drink potion of healing in the dream world, is it actually gone in real life?
Ooh,
Great
that's
question.
a good
It shouldn't
question.
be because I'm not actually using it.
Using it, but you're not using it.
Drink it and find out.
All right. I have healed 6 more points.
All right. So the only thing left to investigate are those red blotches on white.
Let's
We did
do it.
that first time. We went and there were
Oh.
bloodstains.
No, I thought you followed the. You've only been. You did not. You followed the staggering witch.
Okay, we investigated them, found they were bloodstains, and then the thing showed up.
Right.
Yeah, and then we started following that.
Yeah.
Have you done both? How is that possible?
Yeah.
This is our third time in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it should be the second. Oh my God, it is.
This is our third. Yeah.
Oh, so you found
Yeah.
the bloodstains.
Yeah.
You found the staggering witch, and you
Yeah.
have fought the monster in the tower.
Mhm.
Well, way to go. You have an uneventful night.
Yay!
Thank goodness. That's what we needed.
All right. You can all wake up from a long rest.
Yay!
Do I still have my potion?
Yes. Yeah. I won't take the
Alright.
potion away for an uneventful night.
Nice.
We'll let that go. Mark says, "Sleep well, adventurers."
We do
That
for
was
once.
awesome.
Cool.
Oh, I love it.
So I think we will stop there. That was a good session. What do y'all think?
That's so much fun.
That was great.
And
was
it,
really good.
I'm glad you killed the third form of the monster.
Mhm.
God, do you think it's out of do you think it's out of forms? Do you think it's out of forms? Do you think it has anything left?
Press X to doubt.
Oh. And we'll be back next week. Is everybody here next week?
Yeah, next week,
Alright.
week after I'll be gone, but next week. I'm
Okay. So next week we will do our final day of preparing for the battle. And I want to know, what y'all are thinking about the mystery?
It's good.
It's fun.
no,
but
I mean-
I have no real
I'm-
sense of what's going on.
Oh, there's toys, children.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I'm getting inner child trauma vibes.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
No theories so far.
No theories yet.
Okay.
But maybe there was like a
I mean, the toys are of us, so we're playthings to something. So
Mm-hmm.
well,
was a
except
t-
the
to-
battle axe and the
It's a toy axe and a toy
Uh,
shield.
Yeah.
shield.
Something lived
somebody
in the
wanted-
cave, and
Somebody wanted to be a warrior.
Toy axe and toy shields happen to be the things we found too.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we need to check the birth records. See if we're short a person that's supposed to be alive. Maybe there was a sacrifice. I don't know.
We'll find out.
all right.
I think we're gonna just kill some Draugr and sort it out after.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right, everybody. We did not gain any backers tonight, so we're still at 96.6% funded for the Fury of the Forsaken Kickstarter.
if we can get
We're so
100%, if we get 100%, then our dwarf is going to fight the Draugr by himself.
And we'll pick it up next week. And Mark says, "I won't tell." Good. Mark has read the adventure. Mark knows the secrets. Okay, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you all next week.
All
Awesome.
right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.